Don't take paracetamol for somebody else's headache. Welcome back, guys, to another last episode of the year. Damn. What a year.
It's been a crazy
I
year.
know. Just want to thank everyone who supported us this far. And everyone who's interacted, whether it's positively or negatively. Your interactions are always welcome.
Yeah. so many things happened. Like, so many things really happened. So many things exploded on social media. It's like, there's one thing I was looking at. It's just, I think it's trending now, where they say, and the Irish people are being racist.
I want to speak to you about that.
Yeah. It's what's trending online now, that the Irish people are being racist. For me, I think that is being stereotypical about the Irish people.
Okay.
That's been, you look at one person, because one person was racist towards someone, and you feel the whole entire Irish people are racist. For me, I think those are their personal opinion. There is racist people every fucking way.
That's true.
We black people, we are more racist than even these white people. We are more racist to ourselves than the white people that are racist towards us. I will give you an example. I don't just speak out of, maybe I just speak out of the moon. In my country where I come from, I'm from Nigeria. There are tribes that if you cannot go and marry from outside tribe. You cannot be from this tribe and say, oh, my husband is from that tribe. Your family, oh, no, you can't marry from that tribe. Oh, no, you can't marry from that state. Oh, no, you can't marry from that community. Is that not being racist?
Yes.
When the black man is still telling a black man that you cannot marry my daughter because you are not from my community, what does that sound like to you? We are even more racist to ourselves. And I will tell you a lot of stories like that. You go to look for a job and they say, which state are you from? Oh, I'm from Delta State. Oh, I'm from River State. Oh, I'm from Oyo State. Oh, sorry, you're not from my state. You can't get this job.
Really?
Yeah. Is that not being racist?
Yeah.
You see, oh, I'm not going to help you because you are not from my tribe. Is that not being racist? Yes, there's racist people out there, but the pure Irish man, the typical Irish woman, they are not racist.
Yeah.
Because they know what the Irish people have gone through. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
An Irish blood, a typical Irish blood, will not be racist to you, a black man. All those people being racist out there that call themselves Irish, they are not typical Irish people. They might be Irish by birth, Irish by blood, but being Jerry is not what I say, it's what I do. Because so many people can talk, but actions speak louder. People might say, okay, maybe he has not been racially profiled. That's why I'm saying this. I have been racially profiled here in Ireland. Let me give you an example. I was in the pub here, just outside here.
Yes.
I was there with my wife, and we were drinking, having a good time. And all of a sudden, these two guys, they just walk up to me, and they said, if you don't buy us drink, we are going to call immigration on you.
Wait. Just across the road here.
Just here. You know what I'm saying.
I know what you don't want to say, but
this one, yeah.
You know what's funny? I was telling someone that went there, I was like, just be careful going there, because I haven't heard the best of stories when people go there.
The guy walked up to me and said, my wife is a living witness. I will call the immigration on you. And I said, hold on, let me give you my phone. Do you have a phone?
I trust you.
If you don't have a phone, hold on, let me give it. Do I look like someone that swam the Red Sea to come here? My friend, get the fuck out of my side, you fucking prick. And his friend was like, oh, sorry, he didn't mean it. I say, it's okay, it's fine. I've seen people like you. I have a crocodile skin, I have a thick skin, just like the Irish people will say. I have a very thick skin. So not an arrogant, illiterate like you that knows nothing about the real Irish people walk up to me and say, if you don't buy me drink, I'm going to call the immigration on you.
That's crazy.
What about the time when I was in the train? I was going to watch the Six Nations, me and my wife again. I'm sorry, she's always there to witness this, but that's what you get for marrying a black man. She was sitting by this side, and I was sitting by the seats along the way. She was sitting in the window side.
Okay,
I was sitting.
I get what you mean, yeah.
And our phone has the tickets to the match, So our phone is almost dead. So I was like, send the ticket to my phone, in case your phone dies. She said she will still need her phone to tap because her wallet is at home. So she wants her phone to be able to tap when she buys stuff. I said, okay. She now said, let's look around for anyone that has an iPhone lead that we can just borrow. And I was like, luckily for us, there's this young teenage boy sitting just across from me. And my wife was like, yeah, you can ask him. The moment I stood up and just tapped the young guy on the shoulder, I said, excuse me. The man sitting on the window side just jumped up. Yeah, what do you want? What do you want from him? What do you want from him? I was like, chill, relax. I was just trying to borrow an iPhone lead. No, he doesn't have an iPhone. Just move away from him. And my wife was like, why are you talking to him like that? He's just only trying to borrow a lead. It's when my wife intervened that I was like, oh, okay, sorry, the lead, we are using the lead. And I asked myself in my heart, if I was a white guy, will he have acted that way? Or maybe my face looked too scary, maybe because of my beard, maybe I look like a monster, I don't know. But these things happen. But that will not make me say the Irish people are racist. Because I've met beautiful Irish people. My first experience was the first day I stepped into this country. 2018, September. I walked through the first Irish people you will see is the immigration, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Those are the face of the Irish people. So your experience with them, it goes a long way to tell you how the people inside are going to look like. And when the guy checked my documents and everything, that, and it was like, you're going to school in IT. Oh, there's a pub I would like to introduce you to. There's a lot of beautiful girls there. If you go there, you have a lot of fun. But don't forget school. I said I would. And he wrote down a pub. Sean's Bar.
Oh, yeah.
He said, you need to go there. Their pints are lovely. I was like, what is pints? He said, the glass of Guinness. I said, oh, we sell in bottle. We drink bottle. We don't drink pints.
Okay. So if you're ordering pints in Nigeria, would you just say bottle?
We drink bottles now. We say, give me big stouts, give me small stouts, give me medium stout. That's how we drink.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he was so friendly. So friendly to the point he was telling me, go, take. You have some good pints here. That was my first experience. Oh, come to where I work. My manager right now. Those are people that see beyond colors. These are pure Irish people. They see beyond your color.
Yeah.
They do not see what's outside. They see what's inside.
100%.
Those are the pure Irish people. Now, you see those things that happened in Dublin?
Yes.
When the guys destroyed some.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you an example. For me, I think there's no right way to do a wrong thing. Okay. There's no right way to do it. What is wrong is wrong. Let me give you an example. Oh, I went to steal in the bank just to go and feed poor people. Oh, you are feeding poor people is right?
Yeah.
But you are going to steal
In the bank, yeah,
in the bank,
I get what you mean.
Now, those guys that did what they did, I understand their plight. I understand the pain. And I will put you in their shoes right now. You be the man at home. You and your younger siblings. You are hungry. You are so hungry for food you've not eaten. And you are begging your mom, Mom, please, we are starving. We have no food. And your mom said, there's no food. There's no food at home. And you and your brothers are starving. And all of a sudden, a visitor comes in to visit you guys. And your mom went in and brought out chicken and jollof rice and everything for that visitor. What will you do?
I'd kick off. I'm not me personally. I'd kick off.
And that's why you see those guys doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But when you kick off, will you break down your 65 inches television?
No, because that's
you see.
I'll kick off.
So I understand their plight. I understand the pain. The Irish people, they don't even have houses to live in. Yeah. The homelessness level is getting so high.
Yeah, but Jerry, I decided to cut you off. Yeah. The only reason why, I understand again, but my problem was you took your anger out on the wrong people.
That's the question I asked you. Will you go and break your 65 inches television? No, you won't. They are angry, but they are channeling their anger to something else. Instead of you going out and doing that kind of thing, all you need to do is to walk up to your government. Stop it from functioning for some time. Let them know how serious you guys are. Not by burning the buses that your sibling is going to use to come back from work. Not by destroying, stealing shoes and stuff like that. You know, Irish people work in those places you destroy. You know, who is the driver of the buses they burn? It's Irish people. You know, who is going to use the bus most of the time? It's still Irish people. Your brothers, your sisters, those that you think you are defending. So they went the wrong. But I understand their pain. But if only they can channel that energy to the right place, then I think something will be done.
Yeah.
Something will be done. You know, so for me, it's just, when I will say it again, when life throws at you lemon, it's just to use it and make lemonade. You know?
Yeah.
When somebody talks to you the way he or she is not supposed to talk to you, you don't stereotype. Now you don't. It will be bad for people to look at me and say, "Oh, all Nigerians are criminals," because of some criminals that we have here and there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That is being stereotypical. That all because of Nigerian. That's what is happening now.
Say
you say all Irish are racist. No, it's not like that. You have them everywhere. They're Irish everywhere.
But I always say there's always going to be a bad bunch in a good bunch of people. There's always going to be a small bunch of people who just feel some way about something, and they're going to want to voice it, whether it's through violence, social media, or
negative things flies faster than positive things.
100%. That's why the news is always going to be the biggest thing in the world.
I will give you another example why negative things fly faster. If a fast food serve you a rotten food and you put it on the social media, how many people you think will reply?
Be so quickly. They'll say, me too.
But if you give 5-star review to a restaurant, how many people do you think will reply to that message?
Not really anybody.
People are so tired of good news. Now it's bad news that is trending. People just want to see bad things.
This is this is like, it's not a lesson I learned, but even talking about this, there was something that happened on social media the other day. Basically, like, it's not something bad, but something funny. Someone was saying basically, like, because before we recorded, I recorded another podcast with the guys I do the sports stuff with. Somebody was and I said the comment I love the most on anything, and I know that someone is doing what I was like. They always say, "Who gave these people microphones?"
Yeah,
it's the best comment I will ever hear in my life. It's honestly like, but then the people will say on like these things. Sorry, I just have to remember. People will say, "Oh, people don't talk about these things. People don't talk about those things." Like, there was a girl here. There's a girl, and she's doing pretty well for herself in England, Jerry. And she said something a bit crazy about like men in London are shameless. They'll spend money. They don't have all this stuff. And people were basically replying to her saying this is why they shouldn't give people mics. People on podcasts should talk about educational stuff and all this. And I said to myself, you guys will not watch someone if they sat here and told you how to fix your life. Most of you people just want to hear drama. If me and you today, obviously we're not talking, but we're just talking about this year and like something. If me and you, this is the problem. People want people to talk about. You're not going to listen to it. You're going to want to hear the drama. That's why I said to you, the news will always win. The news will always put something out for people to talk about.
Exactly.
If me and you talked about, oh, this is how you should make your life better. This is how we made our life better. People will just be like, oh, whatever. Who are they to tell us how to make our life better? But then if we talked about how, oh, this person went to go and sleep with A, B, C, and D.
You see, controversial people. Controversial people. They are very popular. Most controversial guys. Look at those podcast guys that are exploding, or YouTube guys that are. Some of them are controversial guys. They do controversial stuff. There's one I watched the other day. He's going to be walking around and bullying people. He's a YouTuber. He walks around in America bullying people. And the last guy tried to bully the guy. Pulled out some, you see, what kind of thing is that? But that guy has over how many million followers or something like that. You see the kind of thing people want to watch. How can you be so happy, sit down, watch someone walk around, bully people, and people are following that kind of person?
Oh God, I don't.
You see, that's what the life has turned into.
Yeah,
that's what the life has turned into. Evil will always prevail. Unfortunately, evil. That's what the life has done. But on the contrary, let's just try and leave a legacy. Just be good.
Yeah.
Just be good for the sake of humanity. You know?
If people want a better life, they have to watch more educations.
Because I made a choice. You see, I made a choice to be a good person and manage the little I have. I can stay where I am and still be a millionaire. If I stay back in Nigeria, I know what I'm doing. Before I came to Ireland, I was having 2 cars already in Nigeria.
Yeah.
When I told my wife that that's Audi we bought here that you think is about 25 grand or 20 grand, the car I'm using in Nigeria is worth more than that. She was laughing at me. Oh. When I brought her to Nigeria, she was asking, is this your car? I said, yes, this is my car. She said it's a lie. I said, this is my car. This is my car. But some of us just choose, even if it's Gary, let me speak pidgin English, even if not Gary we see drink at times, make we drink and sleep with joy. Rather than driving a Bentley and be looking behind us all the time. We can't sleep in the night. You know?
Yeah.
So me, the little Gary I'm seeing that I'm drinking now, it's okay for me. The little sport me and my wife is eating now, it's okay compared to when I was in Nigeria popping champagne. I can't sleep. You can't sleep. I know what I'm talking about. You can't sleep. Baba, you can't sleep. If you hear ba, it go be like say, but they don't come. We begin jump fence, begin carry laptop and everything. They throw away, carry our phones.
Wasn't that one of the episodes we're talking about when we're saying why it's good to be good? And if it wasn't that situation that you were good to somebody,
you understand?
It could have been.
Yeah, they would have busted. You know? So that's just, see, I'm here today. I'm more comfortable. I'm contented with what I have. The day I have money, I spend. The day I don't have money, I go to the store, I buy my canned Guinness and drink. I'm okay. But I will sleep, I will snore, sleep with my legs wide open. Even if the house is shaking, I don't give a fuck. But back then, my brother, you can't sleep. How? Because you are scared. You don't know. Maybe that's your last day outside. Maybe that's the last day you will spend outside. Maybe the next 20 years you are in prison. You know. So I said, God, I don't want to go back to that kind of life. If it's my Gary, let me drink and it's okay. I've seen it. I've done it. Thank God. It's gone. It's gone. I'm sorry. It's gone. Everybody has a past. You understand? So for me, I will always say it. There's the good side of people. There's the bad side of people. There's the good Irish people. There's the bad Irish people. There's a good Nigerian person. There's a bad Nigerian person. There's a good white person. There's a bad white person. There's a good black person. There's a bad black person. All we need to do is to see humans first before we see color.
That's true.
You understand?
And a lot of us need to educate ourselves as well.
Yeah, you see, sometimes
I don't mean like educate.
people
like
need
go
to
school.
travel out. That's one of the best education you can get. It's not going to the university.
But you don't think it's hard for people? Like, again, this is another thing we talk about. It's you're not thinking we're living in an economy today that's hard for people to do them things. Do you not feel like that?
I feel like that. I feel like that, but I don't know why.
Because I feel like, for example, like I remember like years ago, like the guys were telling me when they used to live in Athlone years ago, that to rent a room in Athlone, you'll be paying like 200-300 euro for a nice room.
Yeah.
A nice double room. Now, 200 euro, Jerry, you can save enough money there to do a lot.
Do a lot of things.
Now you're paying 500-600 euro for a room.
For a room.
A box, like, Jerry, we're not even talking about.
I said in that lot.
You know, a box standard room, and like it's like, and things are getting more expensive. Like, you're even hearing some of the crazy prices for rent in Dublin. Like when I tell people how much I pay, I thank God every day how much. You know, it's only God that blessed me with this house. I'm like a landlord, and I don't know. Maybe it's my family. Anytime they've rented, I don't think we've been blessed on. But this one I've been genuinely blessed with. When I tell people what I pay, you know, some of them are telling me they pay that for a single room.
Yes, now
Jerry, I said a single room.
Yeah.
I said
you don't know what rent is talking about now.
In that Dublin pace. And then people tell me, why do you never want to come to Dublin? I said, oh, you want me to go and pay my whole wages just to go and live somewhere? Even my mother, it was like, I said, no, it's okay. I said,
it's getting worse. So
yeah, worse. That's the thing. So I think like we're living in an economy where people are finding it hard to do nice things because they literally have to think about everything they have to pay for.
Baba, you have to survive first now.
Yeah.
You've not eaten, you want to travel.
That's the thing. And even eating now is expensive, Jerry.
You've not done it. You've not paid your house. You've not paid for car tax.
Electricity.
You've not paid for ESB. You've not paid for your debt. You've not paid for road tax or whatever all the taxes. Oh, and you want to travel.
That's the problem though. And maybe that's the problem. Because people, I'm not saying enjoy, people are so limited to one space that they, just because they can't do enough, maybe like you said, they haven't explored to see different cultures and lifestyles.
Traveling is one of the
greatest
experience.
Yeah, this is why they act a certain way. Because like
I just came from Belamadina, Malaga yesterday. Yes. Yeah. I've been there for 7 days.
Enjoyment.
I enjoy my life with my brother. I told myself, if I want to die now, let me die. But I will finish all the money I have. So I enjoyed to the fullest. To God be the glory. I'm not dead. I came back.
Amen.
But what I'm trying to say, there's this place in Belamadina. I counted over 30 pubs belonging to the Irish people. Over 30 pubs. The pub we had our Christmas dinner, me and my wife, belongs to, it's called O'Connor.
And did they open on Christmas?
Yeah, for Christmas dinner.
That's interesting.
That's where we ate our Christmas dinner. We ate our normal traditional, Irish food. I was looking. There was one of the pub named actually Dublin. I was walking by, me and my wife was walking, and the guy said, "Welcome to Dublin." I was like, "What do you mean welcome to? Am I that I that I've walked to Dublin? I don't know. That kind of thing." He said, "No, that's the name of the pub." I look, Dublin. Oh, okay. So many Irish businesses there. Do you think those people that goes there, that owns those businesses, do you think they will come back and tell you to fuck off to your country?
No. Why would they?
People that have gone out seeing, people that have invested in other people's country, you think they will support that notion of saying, "Oh, this will go back to your country, this will go"? They will not, because them too, they are enjoying from migrating to other people's country.
Yeah, that's even because there's, I don't know, you've probably heard of her before. The first black counselor, the first black person in the Dáil, the woman. Her name is Yemi Adenuga.
In the Dáil?
And she's there. She's in Navan. Where she is. She always comes to our workplace and she talks, and she loves the GM of my place because where I work, I don't really want to say, like, I have to give them their props.
Yeah.
They are a very diverse place, and like, it's not about, and they've changed and tried a lot. But she came to talk about a situation, just like you said yourself. I think she took someone to Nigeria. The person was kind of like skeptical about Nigeria, because that's the problem. That's why I said people need to educate, because if you hear that, oh, Nigeria full of this and that, doesn't mean that's actually how Nigeria is. Yes, we see all the things on TV, and yes, we see all these things, but she said she took them there, and this guy came. She said ever since then, this guy's always wanted to go back.
I think Roddy Rich, he just came from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Cardi B, when she came to she didn't want to go back. She said it there. Roddy Rich loved it so much. He said he wants to buy a house there.
She be now not even just Roddy Rich. You see, they've turned Nigeria. Remember now, everybody's going to Nigeria for Christmas.
That's what I'm telling you.
They now call it dirty. They now call it dirty December.
Our December is always dirty. Not this one that they do for you. I'm telling my wife, say, what you guys are doing here is not Christmas.
They turn Nigeria into Miami.
If you come to Nigeria, you want to do, but now outside would be, the streets will be covered.
You know what's so good about that at the same time? At least I'm not going to say it's going to do for all. At least it's showing people, that Nigeria is actually not what the media are painting it. I remember, like we said, the slums. They're just showing slums.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Haven't we gone? There are some places in America that the drug problem, the homeless, the level of people on the street, zombie. They even gave a name for a zombie city or so, where people. Yeah. There are places like that in America. There are places like that in everywhere. You understand? Yes, our corrupt government is part of what is causing all this shite.
There's corruption everywhere.
Yeah, but ours is worse. See the difference? Ours will steal money and will still shove it in your face and say nothing will happen, and nothing will happen.
I get you there.
But in this Western world, in these countries, you cannot steal money and say nothing will happen. See, in Nigeria, there's nobody where to call the president, say you won't call the president, come for one committee question and answer about what he did when he was in tenure. But here you can do it in Ireland, can't you?
Yeah, they'll take you every.
That's what I'm telling you.
Maybe they done it to Ormet. They even done it to Orti. They done it to Orti that time. They took them.
You can't try that. You want a president that left said it pump and plain. I've left. Let nobody come and ask me anything. What happened to money? You see the audacity.
Yeah. 100%.
So that's why you can't compare.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Nigeria. It's a country that you have everything, blessed with everything. You want the most brilliant people in the world. You find them in Nigerians. You want the most educated people in the world. You find them. You want the most smartest people in the world.
Nigeria.
You find them there. You want the most gentle and most welcoming people in the world. You find them there. You want to get craze. You want craze. You want worry. You will see us. Our eyes did there. We there how you want them. We'll give you the way you want them. So we are there. We there. Nigerians, we there for you. You understand? If you be Nigerian brother, they watch this. We there for you. Nothing will happen. My wife is wanted to come to me to Nigeria for our marriage, and she was telling her friends, telling people, Nigeria, they will just kidnap your leg will not touch them before they kidnap you from the plane. They are going to shoot. That slum, where are you going to sleep? Don't die when you come back with malaria.
Jesus.
My wife is so adventurous. She doesn't like the beautiful side of life. She likes to see those slum. That thing you are talking about, that's what she wants to see. My wife loves Palestinian, love going to all those India, love going to places like that. Afghanistan. That's the kind of. So she was like, I think this is where I want to go. I told her, I said, don't mind these people. These ones they are talking, they've not left their county.
Let alone
left the country. Well, if they travel, where do they go to? They go to Spain and back. They go to Italy and back.
Yeah, maybe that's probably people. Genuinely speaking, from what we're talking about now, maybe even myself, a lot of us need to travel more.
You need to travel more. You need to go to places whereby you ask yourself, I don't even think I will be in this place. You ask yourself, because they tell you, if you go to Dubai, It's like this. Have you been there? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you been there? Do you have any experience? You know, don't just sit down from your comfort zone and start talking about shit about people's country. You've not been to Nigeria. You've not even left your country, just as I've said, and you are saying some countries bad because of the shit you are watching on telly.
Some of them haven't even been to another continent, let alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, what you're saying to me is just making me think about a lot of things now. Because what you just said there is funny, because if you think of what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
People say Nigeria is bad and America is good because it's only recently we're seeing the bad side of America. It's only recently we're seeing all these fentanyl, all these zombies. Because the America we all used to see was the big house. And what's that saying? America, the land of what's the saying?
The land of the dream or the dream.
But now we know, people are like,
Baba, we don't know their secret. Who no go, no. If you never go before,
you know,
if you never go, if you've not traveled, you will sit down and you'll be swallowing every shite they show you on television. Most especially those lazy that don't even like doing research. You know, the worst of them all are those kind of people that do not make any research. Anything they just show them, that's what it is. They just
throw blanket statements out there.
When those people that wants to go to Africa to help after they've collected people money finish, sake of donating to help the African children, those criminals that call themselves charity organizations, they collect money from everybody. What would they? Which African children they will show you? African children with flies on their eyes, and that flies on their eyes, it doesn't even leave the children's eyes. One same fly will be flying all around the children, and the children, they will show you the kids that can't even use their hand to push the fly, as if they're the one telling the kids, don't chase the fly away.
You know, there's this guy. Actually, let me show you. 1 second. Let me get you. This guy. He makes these chocolates, right?
Yeah.
And what's very interesting about this guy is Mr. Beast. And you know, I don't know if you heard the story about him, about a guy who built 100 wells in Africa.
What's his name?
Mr. Beast.
I've heard about Mr. Beast. I have heard about him. Yeah, I've heard about him.
I bought his chocolates. If I tell you the story about this chocolate, you call me mad. See this guy. First of all, I want to say to him, Jerry, you know, for me to bring this chocolate into an island, guys, tell me how much it cost me.
I don't know how much.
€250.
Why?
I explained to you, it's my own fault, and I'll tell you how I took an L. Okay, I did the biggest. I'll tell you, I'll never take an L like this again in Jesus' name. I have a friend that lives in America, very nice friend of mine. And I've always wanted to taste the chocolate. And because this guy will claim he has the best chocolate in the world, blah, 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 blah. And so one day I said to my friend, can you send me I'm going to order a box because they weren't shipping it to America.
Yeah.
They weren't shipping it to Ireland, sorry. Can you send me, I'm going to send a box to your house. Can you send it to me? She's like, yeah, fine. So sending it to her house, free shipping. So this girl got the box and wanted to send it to Ireland. And she went to the post office. She goes, Demi. I goes, what? She goes, shipping's about $180. I say, what? And I don't want, and I can't just say, I don't want chocolate anymore. I've bought it. I said, me. I said, what am I getting myself into? I said, it was because of chocolates.
You don't enter that. Don't be one
so I said, send
Big chopper. Like, that's where you'll be eating chocolate, you'll be crying. When you remember the amount you used to buy it, you'll be crying.
And so again, what happened then? So yeah, this chocolate came and all this. This is where I knew I took my L. So me not being me, going to do my research, I noticed they were selling the thing in the UK.
You see what not doing research can cost?
Anyway, I went to go do my thing in the UK. And I said to myself, and I had to pay customs as well. Look.
Yeah, you pay customs.
I said just for simple chocolates.
But it is what it is. You've got to do it. You've got to.
But you see why I would never ever complain about supporting this man is because I see the good of work that he does. Yeah. You know, it's not like, and
you know, so they show you all those kind of things on television, and that's the kind of things they show to the kids here about Africa.
But do you see this guy? He shows good. Even if he shows you bad, he shows good, and he shows how he's.
No, so many now, so many people have come to terms to realize that what they are showing actually is not really. It's not.
They come to the term.
They should at least show the good side. If you must show the bad side, then you should at least show the good side. You can't tell me Oh, you are bad, you are bad, you are bad, you're bad. And you're not even seeing one good side about me. My wife came to Nigeria. The Nigeria that they thought they would kidnap her. Oh, my wife was on keke, motorcycle.
Yeah.
She wants to be on a motorcycle on her own. I was one begging her, you cannot do this.
Now she's not to.
Oh,
even a normal, even a person that lives
You
there needs to
cannot.
be careful.
she said no. I had to put her on a bike. Those our local bike, we call them Okada. Put her on a bike, and she went. The bike man, to let you know how the country is, I just told, we call them the Aboki guy. I just told him that take her around, come back before I pay you. I was busy drinking my beer. I wasn't bothered because I know she's safe. It's not the Nigerian that people talk about. You understand? Yeah, there are places you cannot go.
100%.
Yeah, we have the kind of places here too in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
We have that kind of places in America. You have that kind of places in the UK where they'll say, please don't go to these places. It's not safe. It's everywhere. But if you know your zone, you know this is area where it's, then you are safe.
That's what you want to know.
I left we call them Oibo. I left my Oibo wife on Okada, local bike, commercial bike driver.
Yeah.
He doesn't know me. I don't know him from anywhere. I just said, carry her, turn, bring her back. I will give you money. And the guys around were like, no, Jerry, let's follow. I said, don't follow them. Leave her so that she can be on her own and see the Nigeria herself. She turned around, came back with Suya. She and the bike man was talking his own. My wife was talking now because, the funel, the bike man can't even understand, Even me sometimes it's hard for me to understand my wife, let alone.
Yeah.
So we laughed and I paid him his money and my wife was telling me how it was so interesting. The bike guy brought, came back. Now she's the one begging me, let's go to Nigeria again. I say it's too expensive.
Yeah, right. No, never go to Nigeria in December.
Don't go, it's too expensive. You don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, especially now with inflation rates.
How much do we spend going to Spain and back? I will spend 5 times that if I'm going to Nigeria.
They're saying that 1 million naira is now 800 euro.
Yeah.
800.
A euro?
800 now. 1 million is 800.
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy though, because I remember back when, like years ago, 1 million naira was nearly 4,000 euro. Like I'm talking about years and years ago. Like maybe I'm wrong.
Now 800 euros is about 1 million because I sent money to this about 1,260. So I sent about 20. I sent about, was it 30 euro to someone back home, and that was almost 40 something thousand. So that's how it is now. The money is.
And the money used to be good.
10 euro is about 13k now. 10 euro is 13k. So 20 euro, you are talking about 26k. So that's it. But someone was saying, Jerry, after you finish working, if you bring your money back home, you are a king. I said, that money will not last me 2 days in Nigeria. You see, Nigeria will like life. That's why I say we Nigerians, we are similar with the Irish people. We like partying. We drink for no reason. We drink just because it's Tuesday. We drink just because the weather is cold. We drink because the weather is hot.
The funny thing is, I'm only realizing, even the older Nigerian people, they like drinking.
Nigerians, you see, Nigerians, we just like no dull moment with us. No dull moment with us. No dull moment. People say we are loud. Yes, we're loud. Even if I'm talking to my mom on phone, we talk loud. That's us.
Yeah.
We are not aggressive. We are not arrogant. That is who we are. We speak loud. We like to. Our presence is always felt. We are not shy. We are not scared to take on challenges. So that's it. But this year, my brother, has taught us a lot of things, and I hope this new year would be like.
I think my main advice to people after even talking about something is just travel around.
Yeah.
See, and I know that's a lot, and I've noticed a lot of
travel and see.
A lot of people young, like obviously I'm not old, but a lot of people younger than me, they're traveling a lot. Travel a lot, see around. Even with those people that don't travel a lot, travel,
go to places.
There's places that are cheap.
Yeah, now there are a lot of places that are cheap. Now there are apps that you can use. You can pay. instrumentally. You can pay for 6 months. If you want to travel maybe to somewhere, that apps. I'm not advertising for any app, but it's online there. Go there. There's cheap app. That's one. We are using one. That's what me and my wife we use.
Oh.
We used it to go to the UK, London in August. Yeah, and we used it to go to Spain now. So there's cheap app which you can pay instrumentally. You don't
Yeah.
need to pay all the bulk of money.
Okay.
You know, if the price is for two, maybe for two persons is €1,000 plus flights and 7 days in an hotel, you can pay 3, 4, 5 times
Okay.
instrumental. So you don't need to pay all the money. So you know,
Not
and
bad.
it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's lovely. Where the hotel, the place there, in short, it's crazy. Oh my brother. I will even show you some pictures. It's mad.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, there's this mountain view with houses on the mountain, you know, just, and if I look at the back, there's this massive ocean
Nice.
behind. Oh, it's unreal. But it's good to travel. It's good to see. I think traveling is one of the greatest education anybody can get. At times, it's not all about what you see in the social media. It's not all about what you see in the, nobody's good, nobody's bad. We have good people, we have bad people.
That's very
It's
true.
everything. It's not about your color, it's not about your race, it's not about your religion. It's not about, I might not in that agreement with your belief, but that doesn't make you a bad person. You get what I'm saying? We might not be in line with the same kind of our thoughts are different, but that doesn't mean we are bad people.
Yeah.
You know, so life is not supposed to be like that. Just like what I'm saying. I don't know about any other person. With what I'm seeing that is trending, people saying the Irish people are racist. For me personally, the Irish, a true and typical Irish person, is not racist.
Yeah.
A true and Irish blood that I've seen things, we know that Irish people
Yeah.
are not racist.
Because I think what I was mainly seeing was like people saying that they just in the last couple of weeks or months they've been feeling a bit more like not safe, but it's like a bit more like
the right wings, they
Yeah.
are winning everywhere in the world now. Racism is just starting. Racism is just starting. We can see what's happening in Netherlands. You can see what's happening in Argentina. You can see the people that are taking over there. It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mad. You know. So, but it is what it is. It's been there. People have been surviving through it.
Yeah.
We will survive through it.
We will.
Everybody will survive. Because me, I've seen it. I'm not saying, oh, he has not. I've seen it. I've told you I've seen it. My nephew has come on to me. 2019 was 24th December. We were supposed to meet in one bastard pub in Moat. I don't want to call the name of the pub, but it's one useless pub in Moat there. And then I just came from Nigeria. That was 2019, so I'm just like a year in Ireland. But I'm still temperamental then. I was still trying to put my head together. How will I leave all what I'm leaving to come here just because of school? You know, let me just finish and get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So my temper is still, I'm not the way I am now. Like calm, cool. No. Back then, I'm still mad. So I told him to go to the pub with our landlady then. And our landlady too lives with us. She's a white woman. She's Irish. She's from Westmeath. She's nice. She lives in the same house as us. She has a 3-bedroom flat. She's living in the master's bedroom. I'm taking the other room. My brother said, we live together in Moats. The 3 of us. Although people, how living with 2 black men in your house? Oh. Imagine if they see me singing country music. How did you know that music? We're not living in the bush, oh. I listen to Kenny Rogers, I listen to Don Williams, I listen to Dolly Parton, I listen to Shane. Shane is one of my favorite musicians, Shane McGowan. May his soul rest in peace. He's one of my favorite musicians. Even before I came to Ireland here. People will be surprised when I tell them about the Pogs. They'll be like, how the fuck do you know? I said, Because someone like me, I am open
Mm.
to every type of thing. You know? So I told him, go to the pub, let me shower. Him and my landlady, they went.
Yeah.
I said, I'll meet them there, let me just shower quickly. All of a sudden, my brother came back. I was spraying perfume, getting ready, and my brother came. What's up, bro? His eyes was red.
Mm.
Said they went to the pub, and Sarah, our landlady, was introducing him, trying to introduce him to a guy there. This is one of the black guys that I live with. And the guy was like, don't you dare introduce me to this kind of person anymore. Don't you ever introduce me to this kind of person anymore. I said, fuck off. That's what he said. What kind of person are you? And this, my brother, is more lighter than me.
Mm.
You've seen him now?
Yeah.
He's more cute, handsome, lighter,
Yeah.
taller than me. And if this one can say that kind of thing to him, maybe if he sees me, he will call me the N-word straight up. And I would have punched some teeth out of his mouth there. Being the kind of person I am back then.
Yeah, I got you.
But now, I will just walk away. I will just know these are part of the ignorant that tarnish the image of the true Irish people.
No, 100% you're right.
I came back from Spain as I was working in immigration officer again. That's why I'm telling you, there are beautiful Irish people you will not believe. Came back from Spain. I have a lot of stories to tell you. Walking down yesterday, there's a queue for EU.
And there's a queue for that.
And there's a queue for non-EU. Now, funny enough, the queue for EU was empty. And the queue for non-EU, like for Ross, is filled up. So I was in a bar. And the immigration lady, from the empty, the empty booths, come. The next thing that came out from her mouth, I don't care about color. I don't care about the color of your passport. Bring your passport here, EU or not, you bring it here. I was like, oh. Damn. She said, put your passport here. Why? It shows that she's not happy about this segregation. People, over 300, 400 people on a queue here, and there's nobody on this queue. The lady called me from the back and said, where are you coming from? I said, from Spain. He said, oh, why did you come back from that lovely weather? I said, I've seen too much sun. She laughed. I said, I've seen too much sun. I'm tired of sun. She laughed. Said, if I were you, I would not come back. I said, yeah, because you are born in Ireland. I was born in Nigeria. I'm tired of sun. We laughed and
you went on to do.
Welcome. You see that kind of person? Is that not an Irish person?
Yeah.
Telling me pump and play. I don't see color. I don't see the color of your passport. Just come. As long as you have what you're supposed to. Just go in. So they are beautiful. True Irish people. Men, women. Out there. They're out there. So I won't say because of one miscreant or one ignorant, does something and I'll now tag all Irish people as racist. No, I can't. I've benefited so many things from this country.
Yeah.
My beautiful wife is Irish. That alone is something. They gave me the opportunity to go to school, finish my school. They still gave me the opportunity. Oh, you want to work? You want to stay? Well, if you want. I have a job, doing well. Yes, we have those bad people here and there, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It is.
So I don't just want some little ignorant people here and there to tarnish the beautiful Irish men and women out there.
Yeah, I got you.
I've seen a lot. I've seen it all. I'm not making these stories. These are things that I've seen. It has happened to me. That I've seen. I've seen a funny thing where I was working before. I was talking to my brother and me and my brother, we saw each other and I said, what's up, my me and my brother, we shake our hands, we laugh. But this, out of ignorance, he was carried away. This boy is Irish. He's white.
Oh, no.
And he carried his hand and I said, oh, what's up, my
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I feel he just got carried away by, the way me and my brother, what's up, my, he felt that him too, you can say, what's up, my, is the other Irish guys there that almost chopped him. They almost ate him alive. I was one that was like, no, it's fine. I will educate him. And I said, you can't say that word. You can't say that to me. Don't say it to any black person you see anywhere. Don't try it again. I said, I understand that you just got carried away by the way me and my brother were so happy calling ourselves, shaking our hands. It's only me and you that can do. The only white person that can call us, that is certified, that can call us, and we will keep quiet, is Eminem. That's the only white man that can call a black man. And we have accepted him because we know it's a white man, but it's black inside of him.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's how. But I didn't, I explained to him and told him why you shouldn't do this, why you shouldn't, and he was happy. We are still friends till today.
That's good.
Not everything is violent.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Not everything is violent. So I think we touched some. Is there any part that we need to touch?
We'll touch that. We'll touch that. We'll touch what the last part we'll touch next time.
Yeah.
But no, I think we've gone on for a while. Yeah. And again, guys, my advice for everybody in 2024: travel. Just travel. Just go to places to places where you never thought you would ever go.
Be open.
Be open to
new things. Be open to, because I was close too. I was a close person. I'm not open to. I don't. When I first came here, I don't want to eat any other thing other than Nigerian food. Till now, but I started trying to taste it. Now I have variety of food that I can 100%. Eat. Because I now decided to be open. So at times you're open to learn new things. Yeah, there might be criticism here and there, but if let me just tell you one word: do not ever throw the baby and the bath water. People might criticize you, but take out the baby before you throw the bath water. Listen very carefully to those criticisms and see if you can pick something positive out of it. So that's just it.
That's the word for today, guys. Anyways, guys, I wish everyone a happy new year.
Happy new year, guys.
And I want to just thank everybody again who supported us. And next year, see us again. And look, enjoy the year, travel, live life. And remember, as Jerry says, before you see color, remember everybody's a human first. Thank you. And Jerry.
Thanks, guys. God bless.